Nithyananda. I am Ma Nithya Atmaniranjana, an Adinavasi in the Bengaluru Adinam. My Guru is His Holiness Paramahamsa Nityananda Swami. And I am a doctor by profession. And basically, I would love to share the reason for which I have become his disciple and the reason why I have become an Adinavasi and the purpose of my life on planet Earth. This happened way back in 2008. And even much before that, when I'm a sonologist by profession, and I used to do the ultrasound on pregnant women. And as they would lie down on the couch, there would be an intense fear as to what they're going to get as a report from me. And this I noticed in every individual who was pregnant, whether she's a first time pregnant mother or probably the third time or the fourth time. And this hurt me inside. There was a pain inside of me that a person who should really be so joyful during a pregnancy, so that such thought trends go into the child, is so scared, is so tense, is so worried and so anxious about what is happening to her. And it is at this point of time that I came across Swamiji. And I had attended one of his sessions, and it was at that point of time I realized how life should be led. It was just a 4-day program. It was called the Nithyananda Purana program, and this happened in January 2008. And it was just a 4-day session, and at the end of the 4th day, I exactly knew how to live my life blissfully. And then started my journey, and I really felt that every individual should get to knowing him, should get an initiation from him, should learn how to live life. Every human on planet Earth should meet him and should get initiated. So particularly the pregnant women. So it was like almost in that program there was one very beautiful, we could ask questions, and one question which I had asked was, what is dharma? And at that point of time, it was only on the 4th day that my question got answered, and he said dharma is living your desires fully. So that when I came back, I went back to Chennai, that is where I was practicing, and I was wondering what I should be doing, because basically both my children had finished their schooling and they had joined college, and I had a lot of time at hand in the evening. So my plan was, should I expand the timings of the clinic and start what is called as a fetal care unit, because I was a sonologist, and this would really give a lot of it would give me a lot of time to do basically fetal intervention work. Then I really thought about it, and suddenly this came to me, because I couldn't understand when he said dharma means living your desires fully. That point of time it just clicked to me, because I knew that answer was for me, and I knew that I had to look into it, and I knew that the answer would come to me sometime as I live my life. And perfectly, that was a time when it came, and it said that this is not your baby. It is someone else's baby that you're trying to probably own and probably start off, when actually your basic intention is to give this knowledge which you have got to others, especially to pregnant women. So there started my journey, and I started realizing what it meant to fulfill my desires completely. So there is something called as a prarabdha karma which you come down with, and as you start living it completely, you start living blissfully. And then that is when I realized that every moment that I caused a shift in every pregnant woman and made her drop the fear, the intense worry, the anxiety in her, it literally lifted me. It caused so much of enrichment in me, and it caused my reality of such beings completely going out of that space of being in fear or worry. And all that was taught to me by Swamiji. So I realized that this is what is fulfilling your prarabdha karma, and at every stage that I started following the prarabdha karma, I did not accumulate any other extra karma, because my whole one-pointedness was only towards causing their reality and making them come out of the space that they were in, especially when they come and lie on the examination couch of the ultrasound room. And then I realized that many of us do not know what a prarabdha karma is, the karma with which you were born, the reason for which you were born, and what you need to fulfill in life. And it is only He who can help you to identify that and move on in a plane, living blissfully, knowing what is blissful life. Is that point of time you start connecting so deeply, and you start living life as a person who's deeply enlightened, only to cause the other person's reality. You do not exist at all. And this was completely the entire purpose of my journey. And at one point, when I did ask the Akashic readings, that those are the cosmic archives, which is actually told to us by, declared to us by Kala Bhairava, he revealed to me the purpose of my life on planet Earth was to spread knowledge on divine birthing. And this knowledge, which was revealed from the vedaagamas, was given to me by Swamiji to have divine birthing, to know what is divine birthing, and to have what is called as a planeless birthing, giving birth to what is called as an enlightened child. And since then, the attraction has been only to be here in his breathing space and gather more knowledge and spread to the world, the whole world, the knowledge on End Pregnancy Care. That is the program that we conduct. To know more about it, please email to enpregnancycare@gmail.com, and we will let you know exactly what is required for people who are wanting to conceive, or for pregnant mothers to have a divine child, to have a child who is very brilliantly intelligent, blissful, happy babies with highest immunity, and with the mothers going through what is called as a painless vaginal delivery when they go through a vaginal delivery. So you're all free to actually write to me in this email of enpregnancycare@gmail.com. Nithyananda.